So my grandfather came over to Canada from China in the early 1900s. Well, I think that life for them was like life for so many different immigrant families where there's a tremendous amount of hardship. You know, one of the things that I think it's still with me is the importance of community. For our family, and I think for a lot of Chinese families, education has been sort of the way out of Chinatown.
I think Carol represents the values and aspirations of the BCIT Honorary Doctorate. She takes a holistic approach to everything that she does. Education is important. Carol is a visionary. And she's relentless, and she leans in, never leans back. She's always got a vision that is 10, 20 years down the road.
Carol has learned from the absolute best in terms of going above and beyond what you think your own capacities are. For a person that has the skill sets and has so many different choices of how she can apply them, she's chosen to give it away and give it back to the community rather than to gain something for herself.
She values every skill that people have. She's indefatigable, I would say, in championing a vision for a community that doesn't really exist, certainly not in the downtown east side, nor in Chinatown right now.
So at the foundation, we had a strategy for revitalization, and it was based on 3 pillars. So in terms of the economic revitalization, we felt that restaurants were an important component of a thriving, revitalized Chinatown. For me, it was the willingness to do what people thought couldn't be done. And I often look for that in the people that I hire. And I think one of the things that I've noticed, because at my company, Linacare, I hired a lot of students who had graduated from BCIT. And I think that that was one of the things that I was most impressed by, not only by their job readiness, but their ability to be resourceful and get the job done.
58 West Hastings is going to be 230 units of social housing in the downtown east side. Carol is the champion of Chinatown. She's going to be the savior of Chinatown.
It was fun for us to see that if you can get the right group of people together, you can make things happen. In 3 years, we will be able to house another 300 people in the heart of the downtown east side and provide health care for the entire community.
Working together with Carol on the Chinatown Storytelling Center has been incredible. We're in the course of raising funds to create a meeting place for the community where people can understand the contributions of Chinese Canadians to the formation of this country, and tells a story but also inspires people to rethink how they can contribute to the ongoing story, which is Canada.
It is our responsibility that it's not just for us to go to school to get an education. It is to be connected to that university or academic institution for a lifetime, because we're all in it together. We are all connected. We're all holding hands and trying to deal with the issues that we're going to be facing. And I think that this is where BCIT and institutions like BCIT are going to play an integral role in that reskilling.
Carol, it's such a big deal for you to get the BCIT Honorary Doctorate. I can't imagine anyone better to receive this and also to represent the values and aspirations of BCIT. Congratulations, girl.
Roots are important. You know, in so many ways they ground us and they allow us to know who we are. Because as the saying goes, you really don't know what's ahead if you don't know where you've come. So if there was anything that maybe I would like to pass on, believe in yourself, don't give up.